Hey everybody, it's Adam Lovell, the Wrestling Snob from WrestlingDoneRight.com, where I cover all things pro wrestling, Noah, as we all know and agree, at least we better, as we're part of the intelligent internet wrestling community, the IIWC, that pro wrestling, Noah, is the best in the world. It is wrestling done right, and I am caught up. I have busted my ass for this entire week to watch as much of the N1 shows that I could watch so I could reach this point. Now, granted, I'm still a tiny bit behind a couple of hours. This show aired this morning at 2 a.m. It is now 2 p.m., so I guess roughly I'm still 12 hours behind. But this show will catch me up with the N1 Victory Tournament. What show? We're talking about night number 8 that was on this morning here on the East Coast, last night in Japan. And it kicked off, well, with 2 forfeits, unfortunately. Mante defeats Kotogi by forfeit because Kotogi's out with injury. Manabu Soya defeats Dr. Wagner Jr. due to forfeit. That makes the first official match of this show Manabu Soya and Owada taking on Luis Mante and Shuhei Tanaguchi in a decent little tag team match. Nothing incredibly exciting. Luis Mante and Tanaguchi was an interesting team. They seemed to have some communication problems. Not problems where they were fighting, but where they're sort of talking back and forth and pointing and like they're just... And they didn't have any major miscommunications where they missed moves or something, but it just wasn't... It was their first time teaming and it wasn't terrific. I mean, performance-wise, they were fine, but you could tell that it was their first time just by the way they communicated. Soya and Owada, I'm not sure how often they've teamed together, but they've been in Noah together for quite a while, and they definitely looked better here. The match pretty much consisted of Owada doing all that he could against Mante and Tanaguchi, and he got some nice offensive moves in, but basically they tried to cut the ring off and keep him in the ring, and when he tagged in Manabu Soya, Soya took over and ended the match just shy of the 9-minute mark, when he put a dragon sleeper on Tanaguchi and bared down on that son of a bitch like his life depended on it. And Tanaguchi tapped out, giving the big win to kick off this show to Manabu Soya and Owada. Luis Mante is going to have to go back to the drawing board, and when we preview the September 1st show, you'll see what he's done to find some new tag team partners to maybe help boost him in Pro Wrestling Noah. He did a fine job in this tournament. But he needs to do something to get over the top, and I think he's going to try to do it the next time we see him, but we'll have to wait and see. But Soya wins this, and for his part, him and his partner, Owada, like I said, with a good, badass dragon sleeper just shy of the 9-minute mark. It was a nice way to kick off the show. Nothing incredible, but decent, and let's get this ball rolling, baby.